SRM knives. Yes, I've been aware of SRM for a long time. I put them in the same boat back in the day with Sanrenmu, Real Steel, all that, but SRM, they're their own thing. They're their own thing, and they want to be thought of as their own thing, and they are doing their own thing. And this one is a titanium one that's out there. Of course, it's got the Ambi clip, which you squeeze this together and you pull it out, and then you push it in there and it clicks in place, and boom, you can go right to left, right? Right to left, right, left. And then you've got the Ambi lock, and then you've got this kind of laminated blade here, and let me click you onto that a little bit. So it is a laminated powder stainless steel laser tie handle. Well, yeah, so it is lasered with the images and stuff on the titanium handle. And there's all kinds of the 255. This is the model. It's not metal. It's model 255L, right? But then, of course, titanium and all that. Okay. And there's a whole bunch of others that are 10CR. And so this is the 140 CR, but laminated this and that with the core and all that. But there are others that are standard that are like $70 or whatever. They're the 10 CR. Okay, so, but they have this mono chassis liner. It's lightweight, but this is that liner that goes in both sides, supports this hole, you know, with the pivot, and of course with the springs, the Omega springs, etc., etc. Okay, and then yes, Ambi clip, Ambi lock, and then they do cooled sharpening, so they're quenching and they are not overheating the edge. And then they have an anti-loosening pivot thing that goes in and locks that in place. And then the laminated steel. So that's their claim to fame on this. And then here gives you the 7.5 inches overall length. So it's not just a 3-inch blade, 7-inch overall. It's a bigger knife than that, but it's really super handy. And then, of course, they're saying that this 140 CR14 MOV3 NB powder is, the core will cut, you know, pretty similar to S35 VN. So it'll cut like a high-end super steel. But then there's toughness on the outer layers. And then you got ceramic, ball, whatever. Okay, cooled sharpening, so it won't, you know, you're not going to burn up the edge. Ambi clip, anti-loosening. So I just thought I'd throw these pictures in. SHOT Show. So I will put the link to the SHOT Show video from SRM that Daniel and I did. But here is this one. Now, these are Damasteel. Okay. This is the 255, like this. Okay. But this has the combination carbon fiber shred, okay, with real Damasteel. Real Damasteel, okay? So this is going to be even more expensive than $140, my friend. When they come out about the time Atlanta Blade Show, so in June of 25, supposedly, okay? But there it is. I mean, is that, oh my God, that is just, oh, that baby's slick. That's slick. And then there's the handle on the other one, you know, from the yellow to this kind of blue thing, and then titanium, you know, purple accent, whatever. Okay. But no, I did get this one, though. So this, yeah, this is slick. This is nice because it feels so good from the standpoint of ergos. This is just so comfortable from an ergonomic standpoint. Whether you get the G10 one and the 10CR, it's light. The ergos are nice. It's not too small. It's not too big. It is really a beautiful shape and a nice design. There's no question about that. And the Ambi lock is okay. you know, it would be better if it was more like a clutch lock, like Kaiser does, because without being able to unscrew this and having a 3-piece pivot, this is going to be more fidgety. This is going to be more really like the Benchmade axis lock as far as taking it apart and putting it together. And I was talking to a guy the other day about this whole deal, all through it. Oh my God. And he was going, yeah, it's fidgety, because he thinks that Benchmade has a tool that they put in here that holds it together, and then they can push the whole pivot through, and then everything's lined up. Boom, right? But I don't have that tool, and so when I put them together, you have to squeeze everything, have it all lined up, and you don't have a pivot through here. So you got to push the pivot all the way through so that you can screw this into, and it ain't easy to keep everything from moving, so just saying. Now, laminate. It's supposed to be sharp. Let's see if we got one. Oh God, over here, buddy. Oh yeah, that, yeah, they got it sharp. It's good, but you know, it's sharp out of the box. A lot of knives are sharp out of the box. Not trying to say anything in particular about how long this edge will hold. Don't know. They're saying it's relatively equivalent to S35VN, which is pretty damn good if it holds up to that. And I was pulling this out. I was going to do this, and then I got sidetracked. 3 1/4 inch blade. So not a 3 and a 7, but 3 1/4 and 7 1/2, and 19 centimeters and 85 millimeters. There you go. And put it on the scale. Now, this is going to be a little heavier than the G10 version, I imagine, but okay, let's throw it down. And 96 grams, so it's still under 100. So this is going to be 3.2 maybe? 3.4, okay, 3.4 ounces. And then here's your mono chassis. Don't know, I probably wouldn't have put this on here myself, but okay. I mean, sometimes there's stuff on knives that I don't really get, but that's okay. And here's, of course, the model, the L255-TU 2, okay? So this would be more appropriate around Christmas time, or maybe for you of those that are in mid-February of 2025 getting hammered by the snow up there. I got a brother-in-law up in Illinois, northern Illinois. Oh, baby. He got it. Okay. And my sister up in Nebraska, and yeah, we got some friends in northwest Arkansas, and they all getting it. So, southern Florida, 85 degrees, I'm good. But yeah, I mean, and so then with the Ambi lock, the Ambi clip, and then this layered, it's nice. It feels good. This is solid. It's a good lock up there. And well, yeah, weight relieved all the way through there. And then, of course, this mono chassis thing comes in and toughens this up here and reinforces this. But, of course, here you got titanium as well. So, feels good. Easy to kick open. Really nice and contoured. Fit and finish is nice. If you haven't had an SRM for a while, you might want to just give it a shot, whether you get the G10 one or not. I mean, it'll still give you that feel of, wow, the ergos are good. It's very comfortable in the hand, you know. And then, of course, being able to, this one's kind of tough. This was kind of tough. Oh, there it goes. And the Ambi clip here, you know, push it together, pull it out, flip it around, do again, right? So not all their knives have the Ambi clip, but most do. But then, oh baby, clip. And now you're set up for left-handed carry. Now will I get, okay, we'll get it back out. Yeah, I wouldn't want this to slide around and do anything with that surface. I don't know. Would that do that? But regardless, it's the Ambi clip, Ambi lock, mono chassis, bearings, It's good. I like it. Comes in a regular box. It's nothing, you know, yeah, whatever. So, no, you're not getting it for the box. There's what it says on the back. And they have I think they have a little thing in here, like, yeah, little microfiber cloth bag, and that's about it. And, yeah, not really anything more than that with pull strings. Kind of like a little Benchmade bag or something would be on what they do. But here it is. Be what it may. It's really nice and slender in the hand. And if have I done this, or did I do this? I probably ignored it. Yeah, 12.47. Yeah, it's yeah, and 2.5, something like that. Yeah, there you go. You got the whole rundown. Feels good though. SRM, they've got one coming out here in a couple of months that is a G10 integral. And I've got it in my hands. It's the 265X-GT, something like that. But it's not available yet. So I'll release that video when SRM gets those knives ready to release, and then you can have a little look at it on my channel. But right now, boy, go get you one of these. You might like it. SRM knives, I don't know how many SRMs I've done videos on in the last 6 or 7 years, but probably half a dozen or more. So you guys, yes we do. We love them knives. Stay sharp.